Strike on the UNRWA warehouse killed 5 people and wounded 22 more. UNRWA is the biggest aid provider in all of Gaza, and I think it should be viewed through the lens of 2 things. First of all, the Israeli government's deep suspicion of UNRWA after the October 7th attack by Hamas that killed more than 1,200 people. Israel's government accused 12 employees of the agency of participating directly. That caused international donors to suspend contributions to UNRWA to the tune of $450 million. Some have started resuming those funds, or the provision of those funds, including Sweden, Canada, and the European Union. But Israel stepped up its escalations in recent days, saying that 450 employees are members of militant groups in Gaza. This was not provided, or was not accompanied by virtually any evidence. The head of UNRWA has fought back or pushed back on these claims, first of all saying that the agency provides a list of all its employees to the Israeli government and never before heard a single peep about concerns. He also said that all coordinates of its facilities, including this warehouse that was struck, are provided daily to the Israeli forces. It's important to see this whole attack through the lens of a lack of aid. The head of UNRWA, Philippe Lazzarini, said that this is one of the last distribution centers that UNRWA has in Gaza. We're seeing the impact of that in Rafah, where the strike took place. There's 1.4 million people, more than half of Gaza's population. But the situation is especially acute in the north. This is a place that, virtually none of the aid in recent months has been arriving directly. It's been coming in through the south, and it's hard to make it up that way. But we have a small glimmer of hope for more aid to come in there. There were 6 trucks that made it through. This is a small convoy, but Israel's military is characterizing this as a test case. We also have the first ship that's coming in from Cyprus, expected to arrive in short order. There have been 6 people killed in the West Bank by Israeli forces. 2 of them were throwing firebombs at a highway outside Jerusalem. Another was he arrived on an electric bicycle and attempted to stab 2 people. Both of them survived, but the teenage assailant was shot and killed. I actually rode right past the checkpoint soon afterwards and saw the aftermath with all the police and ambulance. But the case that's really getting the most attention is a 13-year-old boy who launched a firework in the air, but also in the direction of border police. And one of them shot and killed this boy. David Biller with the Associated Press for CGTN in Jerusalem.